Welcome to another edition of Central Valley Business. I'm Mike Scott. We are live around the world today on the internet, centralvalleytalk.com. Thank you so much for spending time with us. I do appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I did. Did you?
I did.
Yeah. This is Richard, my first guest today. Richard Felipe from Hanford. The name of his company is Fleetside. And some of you may have OnStar on your car. I know I had it on my car, but it got to be so expensive, I discontinued it. You have a similar service you've come up with, but at a much more affordable price point.
We do believe so, Mike. We've developed a system. It's kind of something started out as a problem that I had a while back, and so I've the last 5 years I've put a lot of effort and time into developing a system that even though it is quite like OnStar, we feel that we bring something different and more of a personal touch to our clients.
Now it all revolves around this little piece.
That's correct.
I'm trying to see what's inside.
Yeah, any car from 1996 on has what they call an OBD port, and
it's what your mechanic plugs in when you go in for service,
exactly.
Right?
And so what we do is we've taken this, we plug this into the vehicle, and we sit down ahead of time with you, and depending on your miles, what your budget is, we sit down and take about 19 things, the key features, and we set it up to where this is when we're going to do these things. Instead of you calling us, we remind you. We'll give you an alert. We get an alert ahead of time before it's due, sends you a quick estimate, gives you time to know what your costs are going to be into the future, and then we actually will come out to you and perform the service.
You'll come to my house. I don't have to take my car in. That alone sells me right there almost.
Home, job site, place of business. We've covered quite a bit of territory and a couple states we've done work in, and so pretty much can anywhere that the whole fact was is convenience to make sure that it gets down on time.
So you have a whole fleet of mechanics out there ready to roll at any time?
We do. We've again, like I said, we've grown a pretty successful business over the last 5 years, and got a great team of people, and from in-house staff to mechanics out in the field. This one here will show that we not only just work on cars, we do have the ability to do some equipment, bigger stuff, but I would say 90% is automotive, cars, trucks, vans. Is what we specialize in.
So does this stay on your car, or is this you just put it on at the beginning to get the readings of the car?
Nope, that stays in.
Stays on.
It's become, and it's out there, what it is we call it real time. So you get a check engine light, in real time it comes to my office, we'll look up what the code is, diagnose it for you right there in real time, send you what could be. Is it something very important that needs to get done right now, or is it something that we can reset for you, talk over what potentially the problem could exist? That's what we're very proud of, but we also monitor some other things, low battery, temperature overheating. You know, this time of year it gets cold. Last month we've got a lot of alerts, battery low. Call the customer, no, it's a problem. Usually 2 or 3 days later they're calling me up saying, hey, what'd you do to my car? It didn't start this morning. We program.
You know, I've always wondered why cars don't tell you when the battery is getting low. Why is it you go to turn it on one morning and this is not there? I'd love to have an advance warning.
Sure, that's kind of what we do.
Yeah, but why isn't that a normal feature on a car? I mean, somebody could make $1 million if they invented something like that.
You know, and that's what's great about the technology that's finally come available. Your car's computer system is been there since 1996. It's just we haven't tapped into it, and so by being able to do this, and you know, first couple of years people thought I was kind of crazy what I was doing, and a lot of no's, and it's starting to get fun to where people see the advantages, and I get customers all the time that call us up and, hey, you know, can you call this person? Call this person. This is a great service, and so I think because it's new.
Mm-hmm. So what happens if my car breaks down outside of the area that you serve?
Well, we try to tailor a maintenance program and stay up on maintenance so that doesn't happen. That's a core of our business and what we really try to do. But if that does happen, again, because we are mobile and because what we've created is Club Fleetside, we make you a prized customer, and we try to come to you. So if, you know, we've had it happen before. Somebody with a starter broke down. We drove to them and got them fixed within 4 or 5 hours. Different customers with sometimes simple products, simple problems. A lot of the time, it's things that we try to sell them on maintenance, and until it happens, then they believe in what we're doing.
Yeah. Now, the $99 a year does not include any work you have to do on the car, right? That's the 99 is just for the monitoring.
$99 a year is for the monitoring only, and prices estimates are always given ahead of time on any service. We feel we're pretty competitive.
Where did, you said you came up with this idea because of your agricultural background and the experience you had in the Hanford area. Are you hoping to take this nationwide now?
We are franchising. We're a franchise, and we've got some prospects out in different areas, and we are trying to grow it and believe that this can be utilized just about anywhere.
Shark Tank. Thought about them?
We put in. We're quite excited. We put in for that a while back, and we've don't know how many rounds there is, but we've had a little communication. So we're excited to hopefully be able to present our idea to potential sharks. Yes.
If you had your choice of which shark you could work with, who would it be?
I don't want to give it away yet, but I'd love to tell
Any of
Mark.
them, right?
I'd love to walk away from $1 million deal with Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban, yeah. Well, he's into all this electronic stuff.
I think so. We'll see. Hopefully.
Anything else you're working on along these lines, or are you still refining this?
I think we've got some stuff to kind of show. I guess to kind of show the back end of what actually happens. But basically, we've got a phone app coming up. If you see here, this is kind of what we've developed, what I'm really excited about. So,
okay, it's kind of hard to read on the screen, so why don't you explain to folks what that is?
So basically, what this is these are the key factors that we sit down and tailor into the program, and this is real time. So when you drive 1 mile, that thing knocks off 1 mile. So about 2,500 miles for something comes due, we get an alert at our office, and we put you kind of on a board that, okay, hey, Mike, you're 2,500 miles from due. We kind of start to figure in what needs to be due. We start looking for price and all that. When you get to about 1,000 miles, we're actually now sending you out an estimate saying these are things that needs to be done. We have a phone app that been working on very hard. That this phone app will also be able to be in your hands, and those things will be automatically to you to communicate with you. And we're very excited about the phone app and what it can do for our customers and back to us. Because the whole thing that I started this business is the convenience factor. Things don't get done. Things get pushed under the rug. And what I started this business for was when I used to have this problem, I wanted to make a system that doesn't allow you to forget the thing. And so that's kind of what we do.
Before we went on, I asked you about new car owners, and they have a warranty on their car. Why would they need your service? And you said you have people with new cars that have signed up. Explain why.
I have new people with new cars. I have people that have free maintenance that still come to us because of the convenience factor. I've had a couple customers that we put it in the vehicle, got an alert, told them what was wrong. I said, no, that can't be. I only have 15,000 miles on my car. He's taken it into the dealership, got done through all the process after it got it back and says, hey, everything you told us was right. So if anything, it's a second opinion. It depends on your situation and how bad you need your car. A lot of our clients, their car is their life. They have got to have it every day, and they can't afford to have another one or leave it somewhere to shop. And so that's what we kind of specialize is in putting together a program and getting to the problem and resolving it faster.
So you can sign up for the $99 a year monitoring without having to use your mechanics.
That's correct. I have no contract. I believe in my system so much that most of the stuff that's out there has contracts. I have no contract. Something that we've just in the last 6 months started taking on what we call personal customers. We've became affordable. This is something I used to charge about $20 a month not too far long ago. In the last 6 months, we've seen it work. We've tested it with personal customers, and we've now let it out to personal customers. I could have one of my mechanics outside servicing your car right now, Mike.
While we're doing the show.
While we're doing the show.
That's the cool thing. Yeah. Try to get the dealership to send somebody to your house to work on your car.
That's it.
Ain't going to happen, is it?
That's right.
All right, Fleetside. Is there a website, phone number? How do folks find out more?
There is, yeah. Go to our website, www.fleetside.com, or call us. There's on the website, there's our phone numbers on there. But
we're going to have them on the screen, too.
If not, call us at 559-582-4026, and I think you guys are putting up a 1-800 number, and we also have now have a 24/7 support number. If you have a problem late at night or early in the morning, you can still call in 24/7. So.
All right. Well, when you get that call from Shark Tank, you'll have to come back on.
Okay.
All right. Richard Felipe from Fleetside, right here on Central Valley Talk.